What's up guys, Bennett here. In this video, I'm going to talk more about claims. Am I filing? Should you file? What's going on with the different entities? I'm going to go over the UCC's FAQ that they put out and just give you guys an update on everything going on regarding the bar date happening on April 28th. So we have a little while for that. So the first thing I want to start out right here is the UCC a few days ago said that they prepared an FAQ with a summary of everything that is going on. So that is really what I want to touch on first in this video, is going over right here. This is the overview of their update. I'm going to go over this. I'm also going to touch on some of Simon Dixon's video where he talks about the different entities. I'm going to go over who owns the different entities. And yes, Alex Mashinsky and Daniel Leon, the co-founders, own the main entity and how this all affects possibly filing a claim. Will the UCC just do this crap for us, or will we actually need to do something else? I'm going to go into that in this video. If you have not subscribed, do so, because I will be covering this in great detail if there is something that I am doing and that I think most people should do. But as always, I am not a lawyer and I don't play one on the internet, and if you have an attorney, this is a good time to reach out to them. So the overview of what the UCC said: the debtors and the UCC argued that account holders have contract claims against each debtor, including Celsius Network Limited, which is right here. This is the UK company, and each of the debtor's non-debtor affiliates. In other words, every Celsius entity. So there is a part of this video that shows all of the different entities. Simon Dixon has this cool picture. It's pretty small, but there are a lot of different entities within Celsius. So I'm just going to summarize this pretty quickly for you guys. The preferred equity holders said that we, the account holders, just have contract claims at Celsius Network LLC, which is the entity that holds our coins. But here is the kicker. At Celsius Network Limited, right here in the UK, they hold over $1 billion of crypto, a number of illiquid investments, equity in the Bitcoin mining, and the $44 million of proceeds that they got from the sale of GK8. If account holders, meaning yourself, have claims at Celsius Network Limited, right here, then that would rank them ahead of preferred equity, and therefore we, the account holders, would get money before the equity holders. But what the court said, which many of you guys already know, and which is what brought us to this point, is that we, the customers, just have contract claims with Celsius Network LLC. But the court said that we, the customers, or the UCC, can assert non-contract claims, which I'll get to in just a moment, against Celsius Network Limited and all of the other entities. So the UCC does not agree with the court's opinion, and they have appealed it. If I click this little link, it'll bring up this document here where it says Notice of Appeal. So we are waiting to see if this appeal goes through, and I will let you know at the end of the video kind of what I am doing and what I am waiting for regarding all of this. So let me talk a little bit about the different entities really quickly. So at the very top of the food chain, we have Celsius Network Inc. Who owns Celsius Network Inc.? It is 83.7% owned by Alex Mashinsky and 16.3% owned by Daniel Leon, the co-founder. Beneath the Inc. company, we have the Limited UK company, and if you go right here, 65.32% of the Limited company is owned by Celsius Network Inc. And again, the Inc. company is owned primarily by Alex. So if Alex gets his way, they will get the $1 billion essentially of cryptocurrency plus the proceeds of the mining and the GK8. So hopefully that does not happen and the UCC files the claims for us, and I'll get to that in just a moment. So they talk about what are non-contract claims. Those are things like fraud and negligent misrepresentation. Unfortunately, the UCC, or the committee as they call it, can't advise you on whether you have such claims against these entities, and that's kind of the major problem here, is that we are left to our own devices without attorneys, because that can cost, tens of thousands of dollars maybe to get advice or legal advice. Does the committee believe there are non-contract claims against the Celsius Network Limited and its management? And the answer is yes. So what I hope happens is right here. Basically, the UCC will take appropriate action to assert those non-contract claims in the near future on behalf of everybody, all of people like you and me, all the people who are customers. However, account holders, they say, should not rely on the committee to assert claims on their behalf, which is super, super freaking annoying. So here they talk about the NovaWulf plan and what this all means for the plan if we only have contract claims with the LLC company, which is what the judge said. So the plan from NovaWulf basically says that the entire value of the debtor's estates, including all of the assets held by Celsius Network Limited, so that would be the $1 billion of crypto, mining, GK8, and the illiquid assets, will be distributed to account holders and other creditors. The preferred equity holders are not provided with any recovery under the plan. So the plan with NovaWulf provides for substantive consolidation. That means a combining of Celsius Network Limited and Celsius Network LLC, and also this multi-billion-dollar intercompany claim by the LLC against Celsius Network Limited. So basically, we have Celsius Network Limited, like I covered in my last video. They owe anywhere between $3 and $9 billion to the LLC company. So what the UCC is saying is that each of these arguments, basically substantive consolidation, basically combining the accounts into one, or this loan could here eliminate any recovery for preferred equity holders. And the committee thinks that the plan with NovaWulf will be confirmed by the bankruptcy court. Now, NovaWulf is a stalking horse bid, meaning other bidders should be, and I believe are, bidding for our assets, but the UCC believes that you, the creditor, us, the creditors, will have claim over all of the assets in the limited company. So in this FAQ, they talk a little bit more about filing a claim. I may make that a separate video, as right now I am waiting. Basically, I'm waiting to hear what happens on the 18th. I'm waiting to hear what happens with the appeal. I'm waiting to see the disclosure statement from NovaWulf that should appear on the 12th, so in a couple days from now. But I will include this FAQ below, and you should read it, and you should check out some of the links here, which I will make another video on. If indeed you do want to submit a claim, you will click the link here, and you will enter your Celsius email address, all lowercase, click submit, and they will email you something, and that email will look like this. It'll have some more information about your claim, and ultimately a link where you can submit a claim. That pulls up something like this, where you would click most likely all debtors. Again, I am not a lawyer, so I'm not going to tell you what to do. You would click next and then fill in some information and then go on to the other page, etc., etc. So I am not there yet. I am waiting for some information to come before I actually file a claim, and if I want to file a claim. So I wanted to make this video kind of short because I will be making more videos. Again, subscribe if you have not already, if you are a creditor or a customer with Celsius. So let me answer a question that a lot of people have been asking me. If I don't file a claim, does that mean I get no money back? No, that's not what it means. And this is just from my non-lawyer brain. Basically, our coins are held at the LLC company. Basically, we don't have contract claims with the limited company that has, again, like I've said, $1 billion plus of crypto, mining, GK8, and other illiquid investments. So the potential downside or loss if you don't file non-contract claims is you may not get some of that value. So if you don't file a claim for things like fraud and mismanagement and all of those things that I covered in the FAQ, which again, I'll include the FAQ in the description below, you may not get as large of a recovery, if that makes sense. You may not get as much crypto as you otherwise would because they are holding $1 billion+ potentially of value that if you don't put a claim in for, that money may not come back to you. So in summary, if your coins are correct, which you can check in the schedules, and also the schedules came out in like October of last year, if your coin amounts are correct, that won't affect how much they owe you or how much your claim is worth. It will just affect potentially how large of a recovery you will get back. But hopefully the UCC can do this stuff for us and they can file claims essentially for us and basically just take care of all this crap, because I have a huge problem with all of this. And I think most of us do. It's like, oh my God, we have to file a claim. I'm not a lawyer. This is confusing. I don't understand. So I will do my best to keep you updated. Again, right now we have about I don't know, 19, 18 days until we have to file a claim on the 28th if we want to. We will get more information before then, so that's why I am waiting to do so. I'm hoping that the UCC can just take care of this for us, because like 95% of creditors are not watching my videos and they're not on Twitter. So it's kind of crazy to think that you have to be on Twitter to do something to get more of your money back. It's pretty ridiculous. And there are some people that may not want to file a claim. Now, this is not financial advice, but for example, if you have clawback exposure and you are potentially subject to a clawback under the NovaWulf plan, you may not want to file a claim, especially if you are an international customer, because that could subject you to New York law or the New York court system. And there are reasons for and maybe against wanting to do that. So again, it gets confusing, and your specific situation could determine whether or not you want to file a claim anyway. And finally, before I end this video, we got an email from Celsius 2 days ago or so. Basically, it's just talking about the Chapter 11 plan with NovaWulf. So none of this is really new information. It's just talking about the plan. They're saying that the disclosure statement should arrive on April 12th. So I will definitely be covering that. That'll talk all about how much people in Earn will get back under their plan. So really, this email is just for your info. There's nothing you need to do with this email. All right, guys, so that is it for the video. Last thing, though, if you do not have a hardware wallet, this is a Ledger Nano X. And if you take a look at the computer right here, Ledger is giving away some Bitcoin depending on which device you purchase. So the Nano X is the one that I have right here in my hand. It's still brand new because I'm just using this for display, but they are giving you $30 of free Bitcoin when you purchase the Nano X. There's going to be a link below. It is an affiliate link. I get like 10% of your order, so it helps me make these videos. So if you don't have a hardware wallet, you definitely want to grab one. Ledger is a solid brand. They've been around a very, very long time, and you have until April 18th. So you have about 7 days or so, 8 days or so, where you can get $30 or $20 of free Bitcoin when you pick up a hardware wallet. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.